Alright, Dodgers faithful, lock in because this is the kind of bombshell that doesn't just rock the boat, it sinks the entire fleet. Imagine a Cuban defector with a glove that defies gravity, a platoon hitter who could outshine your postseason hero, and a front office whisper campaign that's got insiders screaming cover up. We're diving deep into Andy Ibanez, the waiver wire steal the Dodgers just landed, and trust me, this isn't just a signing, it's a conspiracy that could bury Kike Hernandez's career, ignite fan riots, and expose the league's dirtiest secrets. If you're not glued to this, you're asleep at the wheel. Let's tear this apart, folks. This is about to blow up in ways you can't even imagine. What if I told you the Dodgers just made a move that screams, Kike Hernandez is on borrowed time? But it's all smoke and mirrors, a calculated front office chess game to dodge salary caps, manipulate the injured list, and keep their clubhouse heartbeat on life support. One leaked photo of Ibanez in Dodger blue, one cryptic Friedman quote, and boom, the baseball universe is erupting. This isn't a minor roster tweak. It's a game-changer that could unravel the Dodgers dynasty, spark league-wide investigations, and leave fans questioning if their heroes are puppets in a billionaire's shadow play. People are furious, media is in meltdown, and you, my friends, are about to witness the scandal of the offseason. Ready? Let's go. Let's break this down step by agonizing step because the outrage isn't just loud, it's deafening. Andy Ibanez, the gritty Cuban infielder who defected on November 1, 2014, leaving behind the Cuban National Series glory with Industriales de La Habana and the 2013 World Baseball Classic spotlight, signed a minor league lifeline with the Texas Rangers on July 7, 2015. Sounds like a feel-good underdog story, right? Think again. The Dodgers just claimed him off waivers and the public's reaction? Pure pandemonium. Fans are flooding social media with rants, Dodgers stabbing Kike in the back. Media headlines are screaming Ibanez, the Kike killer? What? Because this guy's arrival isn't random, it's a direct shot across the bow of Kike Hernandez, the Dodgers utility maestro who's been their emotional core, postseason savior and fan favorite. With Ibanez's versatility and platoon skills, the Dodgers could bench Kike, stash him on the 60-day IL for mysterious injuries, and let Ibanez fill the void. The shock? It's not just about one player, it's about loyalty, legacy, and the fear that LA's front office is playing God with careers. Rhetorical question. How many times have we seen teams like this bury their own stars? The answer is blowing up in our faces right now. Alright, let's peel back the layers on these key players because context is king, and this backstory is dripping with drama. Andy Ibanez? This guy's a real-life thriller. Born in Cuba, he honed his craft with the Cuban national team in the 2013 World Baseball Classic, battling against the world's best, then dominating in the Cuban National Series for Industriales de La Habana. But freedom called, he defected in 2014, risking everything for a shot at the big leagues. Fast forward to that minor league deal with Texas in 2015 and boom, he's grinding through the ranks. I love digging into minor league lore, folks, names like the Hickory Crawdads. That's an easy 8 out of 10 for sheer awesomeness, evoking images of swampy showdowns. Then the Frisco Rough Riders? Absolute banger. A name that screams toughness like a cowboy riding into the sunset against impossible odds. He clawed his way up, debuting in the majors with the Rangers, logging 5 seasons between Texas and Detroit. Now 32, turning 33 in April, with 3 years and 133 days of service time, he's a non-tendered free agent, Super 2 eligible, staring down arbitration at $1.4 million this year if he stayed put, projected to hit $1.8 million in 2026. But the Dodgers swooped in, claiming him, turning him into a bargain bin depth bomb. Now shift gears to the Dodgers. This is Andrew Friedman's empire, the analytics wizard who builds rosters like a mad scientist. They've got megastars like Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and Will Smith anchoring the ship, but depth? That's their kryptonite. Kike Hernandez? Oh man, he's the heartbeat, the guy with those 100 percentile vibes on Baseball Savant, the clubhouse energizer who plays everywhere, hits lefties like a boss, and delivered in the clutch like his iconic 2020 NLCS performance. But last year? Injuries ravaged him, turning him into a 72 OPS plus shadow of himself, 28% below league average. The question hanging over him, can he rebound, or is this Ibanez signing the Dodgers' polite way of saying, thanks for the memories? Fans are heartbroken, execs are intrigued, and Kike's future? It's shrouded in mystery. Here's the crazy part. What if Ibanez is the Dodgers' insurance against Kike's decline, a hedge that keeps LA competitive without admitting their star is fading? It's narrative gold and it's unfolding right before our eyes. Here's where we crank up the conspiracy dial because this Ibanez signing reeks of front office skullduggery. Let's connect the dots. Ibanez is out of options, forcing the Dodgers to keep him on the 26-man roster. No easy DFA if things go south. But Kike? He's injury-prone, and with the 60-day IL clock ticking when pitchers and catchers report, the Dodgers could wink-wink place him there, rehabbing him in secret while Ibanez mans the infield. Is this a shadowy deal to offload Kike's $7 million salary without a messy free agent exodus? Friedman dropped hints in Orlando. The door's always open for Kike, but he's a really good player in his role. Code 4, we'll shop him if he doesn't dazzle. Rivals are whispering this is LA bending the rules, manipulating service time and injuries to avoid big splashes in free agency. Think about it. What if this is part of a larger plan to keep the core intact, dodging luxury tax hikes while competitors scramble? It's strategic brilliance or outright manipulation, and if it leaks, Friedman's head could roll. Rhetorical question. How many coincidences like this have we seen in baseball's dark underbelly? Too many, and this one's got scandal written all over it. Fans are calling it a Kike betrayal, and honestly, with the Dodgers' history of sneaky trades, who wouldn't suspect foul play? Let's draw the parallels because history doesn't repeat, it echoes, and this Ibanez saga is screaming déjà vu. Remember last year's Michael Conforto acquisition? Kike got relegated to bench duty, occasional starts, mixing around the diamond like a human puzzle piece, but postseason? He reclaimed left field, owning the moment. Sound eerily familiar? Ibanez is the infield echo, a platoon specialist like Kike, crushing lefties, versatile to the core. But league patterns? Teams like the Yankees hoard utility guys to mask aging vets. Think the Astros sign-stealing era, bending rules without breaking them. The Dodgers mirrored this with Chris Taylor, shipping him out after depth experiments. This Ibanez move? It's LA aping the Padres' rebuild stealth, or worse, signaling the Dodgers are finally confronting their depth drought. Kike's 2023 OPS plus disaster mirrors Ibanez's own struggles, but Ibanez's Cuban grit adds a layer of intrigue. Fans are comparing it to the Red Sox's 2018 collapse. Hidden weaknesses exploding at the worst time. Is this the Dodgers' way of avoiding that fate, or just another chapter in baseball's endless cycle of what-ifs? Here's the intrigue. If Ibanez outperforms, does Kike get exiled like so many before him? The comparisons are stacking up, and the stakes? They're sky-high. Now, let's dissect the roster fit because this is where the chaos hits critical mass. The Dodgers boast only 15 position players on their 40-man roster, a skeleton crew screaming for reinforcements. Enter Tommy Edman, fresh off ankle surgery in November, his opening day readiness a giant question mark. Ibanez? He's the ultimate insurance policy. A Swiss Army knife who can anchor second base, his bread and butter, slide to third, first, even dabble in corner outfield. No shortstop chops, but he covers the infield like Kike on caffeine. Salary dynamics? Ibanez is a steal, non-tendered, Super 2 ARB at $1.4 million, climbing to $1.8 million next year. Kike $7 million? A potential albatross if he can't shake those injuries. Development concerns? Ibanez is 33, no spring chicken, but his versatility means he slots as a bench bat who sparks against lefties, allowing Kike to recover, and IL out. Positional issues? With Gavin Lux at second and Max Muncy at third, Ibanez becomes the super sub rehab enabler. But here's the plot twist. If Kike dazzles in spring, does Ibanez get the boot? Or is this a long-term play against Betts and Freeman's aging curves? The depth chart's a powder keg. Fans are debating if this strengthens LA or sets up a clubhouse civil war. What do you think, depth savior or Kike's doom? Time for the scouting deep dive. Let's x-ray Ibanez under the microscope. Strengths, that glove? Elite. He's log starts everywhere. Second base mostly, third, first, even 29 games at first and 4 in left/right field. Soft hands, quick feet, range for days. As a hitter, he's a platoon wizard. .280/.301/.352 against lefties, 115 WRC+. That's above average firepower. Weaknesses: righties murder him, .232 hitter, 74 WRC+, dragging his overall 81 OPS plus and 193 PA with Detroit. Career? 5 major seasons. .239/.301/.352 for HR, 8 doubles. Projections? In Dodger Stadium's hitter haven, expect .250-.260 with 5 to 10 HR, 2 to 3 WAR if he hits 300 games. But he's not a star, more contact machine than power threat. Scouts rave about his durability and lefty-killing ability, but question his LA adaptation. Keuchel postseason magic? Unmatched, but Ibanez's grit could shine in spots. Advanced metrics: his barrel rate is solid, exit velo around 88 miles per hour, enough to contribute but not dominate. Fit for Dodgers? Balances their lefty staff perfectly. But rhetorical question: can he handle the pressure or will he crumble like Keuchel did last year? The scouting says yes, but the drama? It's just beginning. People are furious, and it's not contained to Chavez Ravine. Rival teams are apoplectic because Ibanez tips the competitive scales. Padres GM AJ Preller tweeted thinly veiled jabs. Interesting moves out west. Giants fans are rioting on forums. Dodgers cheating again? Diamondbacks execs? Scrambling, fearing LA's now bulletproof against injuries. Media's in overdrive, ESPN's calling it Friedman's finesse, while Bleacher Report screams, Keuchel's kiss of death. Why the meltdown? Ibanez's versatility makes the Dodgers unstoppable. No more 2023 bullpen blowups. Rivals see it as imbalance, fans call it betrayal. Hypothetical: what if the Yankees poach Keuchel? Free agent market explodes. The league's watching, and if this sparks rule changes, MLB's in trouble. Fans are outraged, Dodgers screwing Keuchel. And it's fueling debates everywhere. Here's the crazy part: is this the spark for a new arms race? Zoom out to the big picture because this ripples far beyond LA. For the Dodgers season, expect Keuchel to flash early, get hurt, and Ibanez to seize the spotlight, potentially 100 wins, but without Keuchel's vibes, chemistry implodes. Free agency? Keuchel's value skyrockets if exiled, inflating prices league-wide. League balance? Dodgers widen the gap, forcing parity talks. It's a domino effect. More teams might exploit IL loopholes, turning baseball into a manipulation fest. Rhetorical question: will this end Friedman's reign, or cement his legacy? The implications are massive: competitive imbalance, fan alienation, and a league on the brink. What if this is the tipping point for change? Few folks, Andy Ibanez isn't just a signing, it's a conspiracy vortex, a roster earthquake, and a league apocalypse waiting to happen. The Dodgers might be plotting Keuchel's exile, dominating with depth and rewriting baseball's playbook. But the open question burns: genius or treachery? Keuchel's comeback or Ibanez's reign? What do you think? Drop your hot takes in the comments. Like if you're raging, subscribe for the fallout, and hit that bell for more exposés. This is baseball at its most explosive. Stay locked in because the drama's just heating up.